Hello everyone, this is the teaser video for this coming Sunday, July 28th. It's already the end of July. I'm back from vacation, so it'll be good to catch up with everyone. And as we get ready for this message actually comes, the actual title of the message and the theme comes from a movie I really enjoy. I've seen many times. It covers two of the genres I really enjoy. It's a military movie and it's a courtroom drama. If you haven't figured out what it is from that, it's the movie A Few Good Men. And in that movie, A Few Good Men, there's a courtroom quote by Jack Nicholson, or a statement from Jack Nicholson, which I think is great, when he says, "You want the truth, you can't handle the truth." And in a world today where people say there are no longer absolute truths. There's, my truth and your truth, and my truth may not agree with your truth, and I'm sorry, that's just a bunch of hogwash. There is a truth, and you may not have all the information, therefore your version of the truth is inaccurate, but that doesn't mean the truth is not the truth. It just means you don't have all the information, therefore what you have is not the truth. That's usually happens in a lot of stories, a lot of situations. I always use the scenario of a bank robbery, and I'll probably use that scenario again during the opening of this passage to help us really understand the idea of there is the truth, and there is different versions based on what people know, but in the end there is still the truth. And the passage I'm going to have you look at is Ephesians chapter 6, verses 10 through 18. Ephesians chapter 6, verses 10 through 18. And this is a passage that I think most people will be familiar with. It's about putting on the armor of God. And I really learned a lot about the armor of God about a year ago, probably a little over a year ago, when I was doing a devotional looking at the Greek New Testament and looking at the actual words in Greek and what they actually meant. And that gave me a much better understanding of the armor of God, and how just reading it, and most of the sermons I've heard on the armor of God in the past really didn't do justice on what's being described in the armor of God. We need to understand that this armor of God, the way it's described here, is truly a Roman soldier preparing, basically in his full battle gear, preparing for war. And so what I want you guys to do is, as you read this armor of God passage, which you're probably familiar with, you'll probably scan through it, but I want you to really get an understanding how that armor all works together. And actually, if you actually look at the Roman army, all the soldiers kind of work together. Everything kind of links together as they fought, as they defended. It was all about a unit and not individual soldiers. So when we think about this armor of God, I want you to get a real good understanding of what each piece is for and how it works. And then we're going to be talking about the truth. So in the end, we're going to find out if we can truly handle the truth. So that's going to be my challenge. Dig in, dig deeper. That's the purpose of these teaser videos. And until we see each other on the 28th, take care and be safe.